do we want to start off with you guys? You guys want to introduce yourselves and tell me a little bit about your roles on the show?
Okay.
This is Umi.
You introduced me.
Yeah, and then you
Thank
introduced
Okay.
me. This is Umi. He's one of the acrobats. He's
Yeah.
amazing performer. He does the opening act that you see here. He's one of the frogs.
All right.
Yeah.
And he's actually the poster boy for Cirque du Soleil.
Oh,
So
I
when you
see.
see Totem and you see the frog in the middle, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
nice.
He's very
me.
famous.
Yeah.
You really are GQ
But nobody
model.
recognized because I have full makeup and a costume. So
Right.
That's true.
even my parents didn't know.
They didn't know it was
They didn't
you.
know it was me. Yeah. And he's Charles.
Okay.
He's the band leader, and he does also keyboard. The
Mm-hmm.
great thing is he watched the show, played music, listened to the radio from the stage manager cue, and he do like 4 things at the same time.
Oh,
That's
multitask.
amazing. Yeah, I can't
Wow.
believe
Wow.
I can't believe that. Yeah.
It's like, how do you do that thing with the...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that was one of the things I wanted to ask you about. Is the music is such an important part of the show, and you know it fuels the performers, and it sets the tone for the show for the audience. How do you juggle all of those things at once?
Well, you know, we rehearsed for months before we ever even started this show. So it's, you know, we definitely have a plan of what we're going to do, when we're going to do it. The tricky part is, you know, if there's a problem, basically, because like if you go see Broadway, for example, it's pretty much the actors follow the music, you know. Well, here the music is more following the actors and the acrobats on stage. So we have to improvise a bit more, so everything, you know, when Umi finishes his trick or when he does a certain thing, we have to react to it. So it's just more it's a little bit different of relationship, but it makes it exciting though, you know,
Right.
because it's not just a CD or, you know, the soundtrack being played.
What do you guys do if things ever get off kilter or out of sync? Just work through it? Or-
Yeah.
And everything is live, so
You
Right.
never
we
know.
sometimes make mistake, and sometimes they also make mistake. But still, we discuss about it and we connect. Yeah, very strongly. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
because I mean, I'm sure for you, the music it's a lot of cues for what you
Right.
do as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So and you were originally a gymnastics coach,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what made you say, "Hey, Cirque du Soleil"?
Yeah. So I was competing when I was younger, and then after graduating my university, I became a coach. Then I was a bit tired of coaching.
Right.
I felt like I'm missing something. Then I wanted something new challenge. Then I applied for Cirque.
You wanted to get back out there
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm here, and then I'm so happy.
Yeah, in Georgia, and that's where you're from.
Yeah,
So, and
I
you
know.
made it from Cirque du Soleil all the way from Macon.
Well,
So-
yeah, I never in a million years would have dreamt, you know, running away with the circus.
Every kid's
But
dream.
yeah,
Yeah.
but be careful what you wish for, you know.
Yeah.
It could happen. No, but that's a good thing. You know, Cirque is it's one of the best entertainment companies out there, I think. So we're very lucky. We're very fortunate to be a part of this show and to be able to travel around and every now and then come to a place where you have family. You know, that's like a great part. You know, on another tour I was in Japan for 14 months. You know, where Umi's from. So you just never know.
Right.
It's a great experience. Yeah.
And talking about this show, Totem, what are ways that these roles and your role too, like how's this show challenged you that maybe other projects you've done in the past haven't? You know, what have been some things about this show that are just so unique?
Yeah, every show is very unique, and then our show is also made only for this show. So we have different images, the TV projection, and a giant carapace. We call carapace, but giant like turtle shell like this.
Right.
So the images and then storyline, music, costume, everything is amazing. Yeah.
And what is your you have makeup and all of that. What is your
Yeah.
getting ready process like? It
Oh,
must be
everyone has
extensive.
different like a routine, but basically we do warm up and the makeup, then ready for the your number. So we start the warm up different timing, but still they have like different routine, and then yeah.
But it takes you like an hour
Yeah,
to put
my
the makeup and
yeah,
everything
takes
on.
an hour.
Do you
yeah.
do your own makeup? Or
Everyone has to do own
Oh,
makeup.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Was that really hard to learn, or is just second nature now?
Yeah, in the beginning, yes, but after that we get used to, and then yeah,
Mhm.
we can do quick art. Yeah.
And you both do this show so many times. How do you keep your energy up each show so it's always like the first time? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what it's like for the audience.
Well, that's what you were saying. That some of the challenges are doing so many shows. You know,
Mhm.
that is a challenge for sure. But you have to. Each person has their own way of approaching it or thinking about it. You know, for the musicians, we just try to have as much fun as possible. You know, so we have some microphones. Like I have a microphone and I talk to the band, and all the band has a mic, but only we can hear it.
Mhm.
So we're cracking jokes the whole time, you know, throughout the show, or we just try to make it as fun as possible, because sometimes it is hard. We do 370 shows, you know, last year, I think. So that is a big challenge, but at the same time, it's really rewarding, you know. I mean, when you finish 10 shows a week, and it's a good feeling, and you know, it's a big accomplishment, I think. So
Definitely.
yeah.
Well, finally, what would you guys, to the students at Georgia State, what would be your own reasons for telling them to go see this show? Like, what's your favorite part of the show?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, Umi needs a girlfriend, so I think telling the students to go would be great for her. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding. I'm just joking. No, but no, it's true. You know, you're in the theater department, right?
Mhm.
I mean, of course, you have to go see the show if you're involved in theater in any way. The music students, I was telling you before, I had gone and spoken with some of the guys in the jazz department. They would absolutely love it, you know, the music from music-wise, and I think any of the students would like it, just entertainment value, you know.
Right.
It's such a great experience, like it's something you've probably never seen anything like before, you know. If you've seen another Cirque show, you'll realize.
Yeah.
And plus you could get to meet Umi, you
And
know.
possibly date
yeah,
him, right?
exactly.
Yeah, but as an artist, I perform on stage, but behind us, so many things are happening.
Right.
The show cannot be only the artist, lighting people,
Yeah,
sound people,
technicians.
technicians.
So many jobs.
Yeah, so many jobs. So if you are studying about the theater things, also they know or recognize those scenes, you
Right.
know. Yeah, so it's very
And
interesting to
appreciate it.
see. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
true.
really appreciate
There's
that.
there probably is more going on behind the scenes
Right.
than you actually see on the stage, you know. And so
Yeah.
if you're at all interested in that sort of thing, it's a
Yeah.
fascinating
Yeah.
way to look
Yeah,
at it.
And everyone is very professional. That's
Yeah.
why
Mhm.
really happy to be this big family, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, traveling like 150 people.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
have to be a big family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
meeting every day, but still, you know, yeah, making good job. So
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
yeah,
But it's a lot of fun.
yeah.
It sounds like it. I'm really excited to talk with you guys, and
Yeah,
thank you so
welcome.
much
Hey,
for,
thank
No
you.
problem.
for
Yeah.
this. So.
It's our pleasure.